Now tell us about your new single, Sticky.
Well, my new single, Sticky, is gonna be...
Congratulations.
Thank you. I've been on this journey with my music for a while now, and Sticky comes out on the 23rd of January. So, yeah, I wrote the song with Micah Gordon, who's a good friend of mine. I wanted to make the song, I wanted people to feel like they were together. I wanted people to feel like they stuck to me because I stick to them. And I wanted it to be an anthem. So this song is for everybody out there. And if you feel like you need somebody in your life, you can find a person in me. So
I love that. Well, that reminds me of what I always say here at Jaé Productions. Here at Jaé Productions, we do consider you our own, which means you're stuck with us. So I'm gonna use your song as my song, as a theme song for that, Sticky.
Yes, very sticky.
I like that. And I feel like we have a lot in common because you grew up in the choir.
I did,
Tell us about that.
So I gotta give a shout out to Dr. Forda Hayes and my godfather, Terrence L. Kennedy. Trained in classical music for 4 years, girl.
See, okay. I love classical music. You sang opera?
I do.
Wow.
I still do.
Uh-oh. That sounds like you want to sing us a little something. Don't y'all want to sing something? I do. You want to give us a little bit?
A little something.
Okay.
Okay. Lo caro mio ben.
Yes.
Caro mio ben.
Wow.
Credimi a me.
You gotta sing.
Senza di te longui.
Brava! You're a singer! Oh my God! Do you feel the love?
I do. Thank y'all.
Oh my goodness. Wow, well, music was a big deal for you growing up, huh?
Yeah, it was one of my first passions. You know, I grew up on Whitney Houston, I grew up on Shaka Khan, I grew up on a lot of the legends. So, you know, those were my inspirations, along with some of the classical inspirations too.
Yes. What was one of the first albums you ever bought?
My first album was Cher's album.
Cher's album?
Yeah, it was Cher's album, Believe. And I got a little story for you, okay?
Please.
So when I was, I think about 7 years old, I thought I could count at that time real well. Comes to find out I couldn't count. Well, when I was buying the CD, the clerk said, it's $27. And I said, okay, well, here's my $27. I want my Cher CD now. And she was like, little girl, this is not $27. I was like, this is $20.07. This is $27.
Oh, you gave her 7 pennies.
I gave her 7 pennies and I gave her $20. My poor cousin came over, she said, let's go, MJ. And she bought it for me.
That is precious. Thank you for sharing it. So you're gonna miss the penny too?
I am gonna miss it. Well, actually, I mean, I could give a little penny. You got a penny? I can have a penny.
I just gave a whole bunch of them out here. And this is my special one.
Oh, that's your special penny?
I'll send you one for the year you were born.
I would love that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you keep it as a keepsake.
I will keep it and I will hold it for the rest of my life.
Now, who helped buy that Cher CD for you? Who gave you the rest of the money to get it?
My cousin Renee. Yeah, she was a little annoyed with me because I kind of embarrassed her. Shall I take a penny?
Yes, you can have whatever penny you want.
Okay, now.
I love that for you. This is amazing. It's penny day, and it means good luck. I forgot that part.
Yes.
Okay? Now, I think you're good luck. Now, let's talk about Fashion Week, because your fashion is off the chain, first of all.
Thank you very much.
Wow. So you were there last year. How was it?
It was fantastic. Like, I got to get in my good little fashion look. Oh, you got me up there. I felt great. It was one of the best things I could have ever done. I hadn't been to Fashion Week in a while, and I wanted to step out, Jennifer. I wanted to step out again, and I stepped out.
Oh, you did.
Thank you.
You did today, too, because this red is
well, it's you, so I had to step out for you.
You gave me life. Yes, yes. Give us some love. Listen. Now, is it true that you worked for Fashion Week before you were a part of Fashion Week?
I did, actually. I used to work for the Blondes. I used to dress the models. I worked in Marquesa. I worked in the back of Moschino.
Wow.
I did a lot of fashion shows, and then world changes, and I walked the runway after that. Like, it was crazy.
That's full circle.
Yeah. Oh, snap. Yeah.
That is everything. So were you able to pull from the things you learned from working there to work the runway the way you did?
I surely did. I mean, I felt like it was like a master class and watching how everything goes down and how you gain your confidence before you go on that runway. So like I garnered all of that and I took it with me to this runway fashion show. This was Tom Brown too. I can't even believe it. I opened and closed the show, job.
You better open and close. Y'all catch that? Open and close the show. Okay, listen. Now I haven't walked the runway, y'all, but I did get to do Macy's Day Parade like what, maybe 2 years ago now? And I heard you got to do it when you were really young. Tell us about that.
I was 11 years old when I did the Macy's Day Parade. I was a part of Camp Broadway, and that was like my space to learn about the Broadway world, because I mean, you know, we the girls, we know about the Broadway world.
Yes.
And that was my first gig, and my mom was like, you do it, you go out there and you show out, right? So I went, we got in front of, the cameras is right in the middle of that. Oh my God, that's the float. We were right there, and in the middle of us performing, the whole float shifted, and all the kids shifted with the float.
Wow. But the show had to go on, didn't it?
It had to go on. I got up with my long little braids, and I was like, I'm gonna whip these braids and make something out of it.
That meant you were already ready for Broadway, because, baby, ain't nothing like a live show.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got training very early on from that.
I did. I took a lot of classes. Camp Broadway was one of the best places I went, I would say, because I got a lot of good gems from that place.
And that's why you're here now, and we're celebrating you, and you just turned, Before we go to break, we gotta talk about, you just turned 35.
I did turn 35, and I feel great, girl. I feel fantastic.
What'd you do to celebrate?
I did a whole bunch of things. I celebrated my whole birthday week. I started off by going to this little event and I got invited to see the premiere of Wicked. Oh. Yes. Which we love. So I enjoyed that. My family flew out, and we just enjoyed the whole week. It was fun. It was real fun.
You worked with Maya Rudolph.
I did work with Maya Rudolph.
What was it like meeting her?
I mean, meeting her, working with her, it was a dream. I would say, like, it's a masterclass working with Maya Rudolph. Like, you definitely have to, take little snippets from her and use them when you can. And I definitely did, I'm not gonna lie. And I remember the first time I met her, Jennifer, I told her, I really wanna work with you one day. I really would love to work with you one day. Well, the show happens, and she said, you remember that time you said you want to work with me? And I was like, I do, girl, and I'm glad I'm doing it now. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. You speak things into existence a lot.
I try my best to,
Wow. And then your co-star, Ron Funches, who I love as well. He is currently on Traders.
Yes, he is.
That is awesome. Have you been cheering him on?
I have been cheering him on. This last episode, I was just like, I kind of cracked up at him because when he said, you don't want to kill me. I was like, that's very Ron. I love him. He's like, not really a villain at all.
He's not.
He's the sweetest person ever. Ron, I love you.
Yes,
wherever you
we
are.
love you.
He's on the show.
Yes, yes. He's kind of like the villain in it, and I was like you said, he's not a villain. But my question to you.
Yes.
I think you could be on Traders.
Yeah.
Do you think you would ever do it?
I would.
You would?
I feel like I would possibly be a faithful.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm willing to take whatever they give me.
Okay.
Would you do it?
You have to stay tuned. Maybe I could do it. We would have to see. Okay. Now, Joe Kimbusta was here, and he was telling me about he was getting married, and I heard the wedding happened. So how was that night?
It was fantastic. I mean, Joe had this like beautiful, chic, modern wedding. It was so cute. I mean, he had this like beautiful, the family, hey y'all. But yeah, he had this beautiful arc, and it was stunning.
Your happy place is here. What was your favorite part? Drop it in the comments and subscribe to help keep the joy coming.